Good evening. Welcome to Stay Smokey TV, Baltimore, and the DMV's #1 cigar-related podcast. I am Ron, a.k.a. the Urban Leaf, a.k.a. Mr. Stay Smokey himself, a.k.a. Top Shelf Ron, a.k.a. They hate me because they hate me, a.k.a. My humidor is better than yours, a.k.a. the Cigar Goat.
What's up, y'all? Chico of Escobar here. Cigar Banna, Escobar cigars, you know. Hashtag Cigar Banna. You know, I'm here.
AKA our highest viewed guest.
Every time, you know what it is.
Every time.
Stay Smokey repping, you know.
Yeah.
Hashtag Cigar Banna. Yeah. They duplicate but never could imitate. Or
Indeed.
imitate and never could duplicate.
Indeed.
This our close out of the bullpen. On reverse. You know what I'm saying? But it's me, Dre No Smokes. New Year 2025. Let's get it.
Yeah, so Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year.
It's our first episode of the year. Hope everybody had a safe New Year and all that good stuff.
Oh, you ain't let us slap the ass, yo.
Oh,
We should do push-ups for that.
Beat that bitch.
That's this bad goof.
I know. Y'all already say I'm the worst host ever, yo.
Yeah.
So, you know, New Year's, we all gonna have a little Blanton's today. You know, might as well top shelf it up when you with top shelf, you know.
What you got with it? What you got with it, bruh?
So I'm gonna smoke the my father's, the judge, the #1 cigar for 2024, rated by Cigar Aficionado. So I guess we'll get into that in a little. What you smoking, Dre?
I got this Umagog that I received as a part of my winnings, but I'm gonna get into that a little later on. But I'm gonna smoke that, and of course I'm smoking it with the Blanton's and my Smoke Glide glass.
That's actually my smoke glide.
It's my logo. What you got, Chief?
I got here the #2 cigar of the year. The Monte Cristo 135th anniversary. You know, came in second last year too.
Y'all sure did.
We're gonna see what they did different this year.
Y'all ain't give me the memo, man. I would have got one off the list.
No, you wouldn't.
I probably wouldn't.
Hey, Umagog is a great cigar. I think you should be on there.
Oh, I love Umagog. That's why out of the three that I was given is the first one I smoked.
Well, to the list, I think it's a matter of dollars and cents, really.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what we got up first, Dre?
Okay, we're going to discuss, of course, 2024 in review. You know, closed it out with a holiday that, I don't really partake in, but the holiday. Then we had a big New Year's Eve party here at Light Skin Ron House.
The New Year's Eve party was a blast again.
Yeah, I heard it was dope.
Yeah.
I couldn't make it. You know, I have my own thing I was doing, man.
I already knew you was gonna be vending somewhere.
But I wish I could have been here. I'd rather be here hanging out with friends and family than working sometimes, man.
A lot of brothers and sisters of the Leaf was here. Good time. We brung a year in together.
Photos.
We've been doing that for the past couple years, man. And
yeah, we actually been having a party since 2018.
Yeah, well, I ain't been rocking with you that long.
Since 18. But technically, this might actually be this might have been our last one.
Good, yo, because you shamed me into coming outside this year.
This might be our last one.
Last one?
Because we might travel next year or something. Do something different.
I mean, y'all
well, after I saw New Orleans, I'm gonna stay my ass at home, man. After New Orleans, man, I'm like, man, forget about them crowds.
Yeah, but speaking on, that might be y'all last one for a while or whatever, man. I think I speak for everybody when I say, man, we really appreciate you and your wife. Y'all really lay it out, man. We come here, you don't really have to have nothing but hunger and thirst. That's all we need.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Margaret is always a great host.
Yeah. So,
Margaret stayed on the host.
I'm the worst host.
This guy right here, he be like, I know where shit be at.
We appreciate you, bro. If the run is over, it was a good run.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
He'll be back.
Maybe.
this past Friday, me and Chico, we was together at Dan's Cigar Lounge, First Fridays.
First Fridays.
Again, another dope event every month for First Fridays at Dan's. Brothers from ISG, they always give a good event.
Yeah,
so it was a good time there.
I've been there. First Fridays, been working First Fridays a lot, different events.
Yeah.
That's the first Friday I've been there since probably 2020.
Really?
Dang.
Since I left work at my old stomping ground, It's always good to come back there because all the brothers recognize me and, like, what's up, and I put a lot of brothers onto some good sticks over the years, so it's good seeing guys develop their palates and smoking new stuff, and I don't gotta joke them for smoking sweet cigars no more, But but you can smoke what you want to smoke,
right.
Well,
it's always going to be a level of teasing.
It's just jokes, but you can smoke.
But
ain't nothing wrong with smoking sweet cigars if that's what you do.
No cigar shaming around here.
No, sure.
Unless we drunk.
Oh yeah, then
Then you catching the
Unless
blues,
you drunk and
baby.
you owe some taxes.
Oh yeah.
Also, this past weekend, man, this viewing social media, a lot of people went down to Atlanta for the Southern Cigar Queens, man. It looked like an event, bro. I don't think I can miss it next year.
That looked like a dope event.
Yeah, it looked like an
event.
event.
I seen a lot of other people travel down.
That looked like a dope event.
That one slipped through the cracks.
That definitely slipped through the cracks.
It did sneak up on me because what's going on?
Like,
snap.
My timeline was flooded, bro,
right.
of people who was down there. So, and everybody just was commenting on how much of a good time they was having, and just the brotherhood.
We need to bring something like that down here, down the BMO DMV area.
Sound good.
That'd be a dope thing.
We've been fighting that uphill
Listen
battle
up,
for a minute, man.
Hey, when we put it together, it'll be like, oh, I thought about that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we got the
get on board.
Legacy do the Baltimore Cigar Festival or something like that. I know they did it a couple times.
Yeah.
I'm not up to date on that. But, moving past that, as far as a year in review, man, like, there's a lot of crazy things that went on in 2024. And before we start shooting, man, we was just kind of spitballing, like, what thing that really stood out to us in 2024. And for me, something that happened in Baltimore locally hit me the hardest because it probably affect my commute to work by 25, sometimes 45 minutes to work.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's with the Key Bridge going down. When it was hit by one of the cargo vessels leaving out the port. And it went down in the wee hours of the morning, man. 4 people lost their life. So,
rest in peace. God bless.
So that was a pretty major event that stood out to me in 2024.
That was just to piggyback on Drano. It's a huge event because I was in Vegas during the show when that happened,
right?
And I was watching it on the TV, and I'm like, I know that bridge, and I'm like, oh snap, And it looked like a movie to me, and I was like, dang. So I felt some kind of way about it being out of the state and just looking at it on TV.
I watched it on the news that morning, dude. I couldn't believe it.
Man, I thought it was a dream.
I
thought it was like a movie. It was like a movie scene because that stuff you see in like movies, and it was just so. It's a bizarre look just to see it on TV and be like, that's you live freaking 20 miles from there or 15 minutes away. You know what I'm saying?
And then it's just weird, bro. Like, again, I come like through the tunnel or whatever every day, commuting back and forth to work. Wow. Just coming through the tunnel and just looking over, man, and just seeing where that whole part is gone. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
man.
Every time you see that missing piece of the bridge, you're like...
Yeah, it's crazy.
So what they say rebuild like 2029?
I heard 28.
I think they fighting for money now,
yeah,
man.
right.
Well, they gotta wait to see. They gotta wait to see what the new administration says.
And like if you go into say Glen Burnie or over that way,
you gotta go
all the way around.
You gotta go through the
20
tunnel.
minutes of your trip.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
and
that.
that's if there's no traffic.
Yeah.
If it's traffic, man,
forget about it. It'll take you an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's what hindered me from going to Top Dollar.
Right.
Shout out to Top Dollar Cigar.
Yeah.
But bro, I love y'all, man, but I gotta be
that's a
south of the
hike around the other
tunnel.
way.
I already gotta be south of the tunnel to go there, bro.
Right.
I love them, but I
Y'all
be
like an hour away now when you
Right.
like 20, 25 minutes.
it ain't really getting there. It's just trying to get home. And you gotta go through what's that street with all the potholes
Oh,
and
my
shit?
God.
Small Solly Road or something
Damn
like
near
that.
tore my
Smallwood
suspension
Road.
out. Going down
Yeah,
that
go through
motherfucker,
that.
man.
Yeah, that shit all jacked up down there. So
Yeah.
Fix your roads, bro.
Yeah. So what stood out to you this year?
Stood out to me.
Last year, right?
You want to go wrong?
nope, because I don't really know what I'm saying.
Well, that was important. That was big
definitely
for real. But
important.
nationwide, worldwide, I was talking about Diddy finally getting them silver bracelets.
Yeah,
Getting them
yeah.
silver bracelets. There was
Yeah.
I don't like see no
KY
brother go.
Bandit.
I don't like see no brother go down. But if there was a cat that might deserve it, it might have been him. According to what the evidence is built, but he still got to be proven in a court of law. Anything could happen. And it's sad that he had to wear them bracelets, but
Yeah,
it's gonna clear up a lot of things going on in entertainment. I think too. It's kind of like the big whistleblower thing of what's going on in entertainment and how a lot of these people get on and stay on.
Let me piggyback on you for just a little bit. They were saying a little bit about his birthday and he was in there or whatever, and that's a big thing in 2024. Coming off the Cat Williams kind of calling the shot on that, saying that it was going to happen.
Shout out to Cat
Yeah,
Williams,
Cat.
man.
he was a prophet.
Yeah.
He was a prophet on that shit.
He's supposed to do Shannon Sharp again.
Yeah,
so-
yeah,
but
sir.
I don't mean to
He was-
segue. I'm sorry, bro. Go
No,
ahead.
it's all good.
Yeah.
I don't know how true this was. I saw a video. They said it was Diddy in jail on a dirt bike, riding a dirt bike around the jail. But these memes that came out, the stuff that he's doing in jail is
Well, he
hysterical.
probably in one of them country club types.
Nah, bro, I think he's still
He's still in New York.
He's still in New York.
Oh, he's still in New York.
Yeah,
Okay.
he waiting.
Oh, he in the
for
fair
trial
jail.
date's coming up.
There. Okay.
So it's like, everybody like to kick a man when he's down, I don't like to do that. I just I want to see him have a fair trial and, whatever happened, and, if he's unanimously guilty, I guess he got to pay his dues, man,
Yeah, true that.
Yeah.
and it's just, that's the way the cookie crumbled, man.
Right.
You just got to do what you got to do.
So, my event for 2024 is they didn't believe in us. God did.
God, dude.
The Broncos, they said we was going to win less than 5 games.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on. This is my event, goddammit. They said we was
Why
going to
can't you
win.
say that for sports, yo?
No, because this is my event of the year. They said we was going to win less than 5 games, bro.
I got
In the
something-
beginning.
I got something bigger than that.
Prediction.
Ain't nobody running them damn Broncos, Ravens, baby.
Broncos.
Yo,
Hold
shout
up.
out to New York Giants.
Oh, it's-
Sucker this year. Hopefully we got that number 2 pick.
No, y'all get like 6, I think, bro.
Yeah, but the biggest event I think sports-wise that stood out was NBA Bronny with that first couple weeks playing
nah,
with
bro,
LeBron.
that was a circus, bro.
Then it was a circus. Then getting sent down to where he really need to be at for a while, because I think he wasn't ready for that.
So
NBA.
that's your sports moment.
That's
For
But
you.
we got to get to the top
Right,
sports
that's
moment.
why I
So
said,
hold off on
you
it.
did that by starting that.
You-
But that was
you-
my
you-
event of the year,
you
bro.
threw them donkeys in there.
That was important to me.
That,
So-
that was lame. I'm gonna
Right,
let
that
you
was
know.
important to me.
That was lame.
Bronny,
I like to look at.
Bronny
I
was
like,
more worldwide national use, man.
I like to look at the positive stuff. So that's what.
Yeah, it
I
was positive. LeBron looked out for his son.
Oh, yeah.
Got him in the league, but he realized his son wasn't ready for the league, so they sent him down. To get season prepared. Hopefully, he come back around and and be great, or if not, exit door, baby.
So what we got next?
So, this segment is what we always gonna call moving forward is the cigar lounge topic of the week.
I've been in the house all week, bro. I don't know what y'all were talking about.
No, you was an idiot.
I'm in the house all
It
week.
don't
bro.
matter if you're in the
He
house.
actually do be in the house. I'm seeing post.
We talking about a topic. It don't mean you're outside.
He
yo.
drinking a lot.
This is our cigar lounge.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And this is our topic for the week, bro.
Sanctuary. We in the sanctuary,
So what do you say about cigar topic? Lounge or here, or lounges
No.
outside?
Like, okay, just like if a topic is a barbershop topic of the week or whatever, like
Oh, like just a discussion.
Okay, I got it.
It's a discussion.
So what's the discussion?
And I got a good addition to this question here that you brought up.
Well, this ain't a question because the topic of the week was going to be our 2024's top cigars given by Cigar Aficionado.
Right, but we got the one above that where we have to get to.
What's that?
The year in review. We already did the year in review, bro.
Oh yes, we did that.
Sky.
We did. Okay, I saw.
You ain't
I
even
saw
drink that
Michael
much yet.
I saw Michael Jackson.
No.
That's
That's
an
an example.
I see that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but I was going to piggyback on that. Looking at that, saying
What you got?
someone said that Beyonce performance at the Houston game was the best performance ever by any entertainer.
I challenge
that she surpassed Michael Jackson, and this was on social
But
media.
it wasn't even a Super Bowl though.
And
right?
no, in the Houston game, in that Houston game, and people will comment, "This is better than Michael." I'm reading his
Yeah.
feed, and I'm like, "No, it's not."
My favorite one personally, y'all might laugh at me, but I enjoy Bruno Mars more than all of them.
That was the Super Bowl though.
Right? No, but that's what he was talking about.
Yeah, but that was,
Yeah.
no, I'm talking about like Beyonce at the
Well,
Houston game.
they really haven't done halftime performances before games,
Especially that
before.
was televised.
Nah.
Yeah,
televised.
this is because it
I
was
still
Netflix
think
and all
the-
that.
Yeah, yo, because y'all bums had Raw Bass and Easy Rock, yo. It takes two, bro.
Every week they had somebody.
But
Well,
y'all had them, yo. Y'all
what's it-
must was
well-
running out of people, bro.
Well, check it out. I'm telling you how that Houston game is, right? Mariah performed at the Pittsburgh game the same day,
Right.
But they didn't televise that. Beyonce did, so
And they
you
gave
had-
her an extra 10 minutes.
You had in an extra 10 minutes. People were in an uproar, and it was a certain demographic of people that was in an uproar.
It was because
Beyonce should be doing country
it was-
music,
It was,
that.
it was Netflix, bro. Like
Right.
so.
Nah, that ain't why.
Yeah.
It's because her husband is in charge of entertainment and
NFL
shit for the
entertainment.
NFL.
Yeah.
I thought he was just in charge of the Super
No,
Bowl
I think he's in charge
entertainment.
for the whole.
No,
deal.
for the NFL, everything.
But I
For the
didn't
big
like
shit.
I didn't like the way they were down
See how much
Beyonce's
longer that
performance
lasts,
compared to. I didn't like the way they was downplaying it because Beyonce, she shouldn't be doing country.
Bro.
They were getting on it because she was more of a country performance. I think she did
But
a
that's
hell
what
of
she
a
did
job.
in Houston.
That was a hell of a job.
I didn't enjoy
Then
it.
the funniest thing is,
You
I
enjoyed it?
enjoyed when Blue came out with it. That was cool.
I thought it was cool.
but the funniest part of it is, you can only watch the game up until 11:59 that day on Netflix. But if you click on Netflix right now, you can still watch a halftime performance. It's called a Beyonce Bowl.
Yeah.
You can still watch that shit
I
right
saw
now.
that. I saw that.
No,
Hey, the
Now
power,
she bought
the power of the
But
beehive,
no,
baby.
the cool thing, she bought the black country dude out with the dread.
Bougie.
Yeah, she bought yo
I didn't
out.
even know who this guy was.
I saw him on something like a
I
few
didn't
weeks
know
prior
who
to
this
that.
guy
Yeah,
was.
he was jamming though.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good performance.
Yeah, that boy, he got like album of the year or some shit.
Yeah, I can't knock it. It was a good performance.
Yeah.
You know, and all the haters, man. She's an artist. Let her do what she do, man.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't got a problem with her doing. I mean, Beyonce. I'm
that's
I'm
her
just used-
hometown,
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
though.
I'm used to her having more of a, I'm more of an R&B type guy. So
Right.
I like that side of Beyonce. I'm not a country guy, so.
And you're not from Houston. That's her hometown.
but
That's
I
they shit.
like Houston very much.
He's not from Houston, but he rap a lot.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
All right, now can we move on to the Cigar Lounge topic of the week?
Yeah.
All right, top 25 cigars of 2024.
Okay, we're gonna review the Cigar Aficionado. This list is from Cigar Aficionado. Everybody know some of the other publications have their own
Right,
top
Cigar
10.
Journal.
Yeah, so we just doing Cigar Aficionado since it's the most popular one, and that's the one that physically, actively changes cigar sales and availability
Definitely.
to a certain point.
Because I look at certain vendors with the judge, sold out.
Yeah, dude, it was only like two of them
Sold
shits
out
and things.
everywhere. Matter of fact, when we was at First Friday, something there, showing love to dance. Female comes in there. Where's the judge? I was like right there, like I still work there. Like right there, you got the Robusto, and then you got the Toro. So what's the difference? That's what I told her. The difference. I'm sitting there, and she picked the Robusto up. I said that's the one closest to what you want.
Right.
Yeah. So It did make an impact. So that this list does make an impact.
It definitely did.
When a random female comes at the dance looking for it.
All right, so you a cigar guy like me. So before I actually get into the steps and the
like
list, you can answer the question if you know. So as long as you've been smoking, out of every top 25 list, which number one cigar was affected the most with availability? Let's see if we're on the same page, because I already know which one I'm gonna say.
What's availability?
Yeah, for number one.
Andalusian Bull.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say.
Andalusian Bull.
The Andalusian Bull.
You can keep him on himself, and I'm sure Lito Gomez, shout out to Lito and LFD, they kept them joints pumping. I mean, when I tell you, I've packaged and unpackaged 10, 20 boxes at a time, and people come in there, only 2 per customers, guys leaving out, come back in,
But they say that their farm is only like 2 or 3 people that can roll them.
That's what they say, but they got a new roller on it too.
Oh,
They do have a new roller on the Bulls.
okay.
Yeah, so they might have added some roller, but I know there's a new roller on the Andalusian Bulls as of this year.
I do that, yo.
Huh?
Llama.
Yeah, but yeah, like that was probably one of the most biggest ones. That was 2017, I believe. Yeah, 2017.
All right, so the top 25. How Cigar Aficionado comes up with it. They have 4 steps. They say they review the high scoring cigars from the past year. They assemble a new tasting of only those cigars. So you already had to make the list to get on it.
Mm-hmm.
Then the second step, they repurchase, rebrand, and resmoke the cigars blind. So they put, I guess they probably put like sample 1, sample 2, whatever on there.
So they say.
They say the tasters don't know the identity of the cigar.
I still think it's all about dollars and cents.
I mean, I'm sure you had to pay to get an
Yeah.
ad in the magazine to even be considered. But then they say the top scoring cigars are then smoked against each other through multiple rounds, and then the list is compiled. So the number one cigar is the Judge. The only reason I bought the Judge to smoke the Judge because you said that the blend is different.
It has to be a different one. That's a different one.
So to me,
Think?
this one's more spicier than the other one.
It is.
Yeah, it's a little more spicy.
It is.
So
I think they came back to the table and they realized that they need to add some more kick to it, some more flavor. Because before it was a little bit bland, but now the spice
it's kicking up. It's kicking up now. So
and I think definitely when you got a top tier cigar, because I used to smoke the Judge way back, like when I first started smoking, and I like
I'm a
the
Le
Judge.
Bijou guy.
And I like the Le Bijou, and I love the Floranteles when they won in 2016. That was a great cigar, but that was still a little too mild for me. The one that won was the natural, but I started smoking the Maduro more. But yeah, the Judge, they kicked it up a little bit, and I think they did a good job with it. Cigar of the year worthy. Top 5, yeah, but I don't think number 1. Me personally,
Yeah, not out of this top 5 on this
no,
list.
not out of the top. I like that Carrillo that's on there, the Encore.
I like that
I think
number 4.
that could have ran it back for on the New Year. The Padron's always going to be there in the top 10.
Padron is gonna be there.
Padron's
And
always going to be there.
Ron, could you give us a countdown from 25 up? Starting with 25.
25, the Tatuaje Reserva.
Great cigar.
Oh no, that's a good. That should have been higher.
Great cigar. That should have been at least in the top 15.
Number 24, I ain't never had Furio Tego Suma.
He's fairly new.
Yeah, I never had that.
But I'm surprised I made it in there. I mean, not a lot of people. You don't see a lot of them in these parts in this area. You will now.
Then they got the 23 is the Warped Corto by X52. I never had
I
that.
never heard that one.
On off Black and Tan Robusto. Never heard of it. Now
Go to
number 21, the LFD Double A Hero Chiselito Maduro. This should be higher, but this is
But that's a
classic.
That's a classic. It's a great
yeah,
mention.
yeah.
I wouldn't have that competing with anybody because that's a classic. That's a go-to, and
Right.
we know.
So is the Padron.
We know so many people right now that smoke LFD.
Every
over
time
Padron.
I see it, I think of Connie. That's Connie
Connie,
Stick.
hey,
that's Connie Stick.
Shout out,
Yeah,
shout out,
that's
Connie.
Connie Stick right there.
C Loves, baby. Shout out to you. That's her stick. Yes, definitely her stick.
Now, number 20 cigar for last year, I was smoking the hell out of them. Cohiba,
I was
Rivera,
surprised with that
Robusto.
That's good. That's
I was
good.
surprised. You really like them?
Hell yeah, you ain't like it? The Robustos.
I gotta try. I gotta try it again.
That's good.
I definitely gotta.
That's
go
a good
back
stick,
there,
bro.
You know, I'm not gonna knock it.
I like 819 too.
Oh,
Now,
you know, do you?
now Herrera Esteli Norteños,
Great cigar,
bro. I don't like
that.
Norteños at all.
But that's a classic blend. That cigar's been around over 15
Yes, it
years
has.
now.
I
Real
like
classic
that
cigar, and I'm glad it's on there because it's bringing it back. Because a lot of shops was not carrying them for a while because it kind of fell off a little. But now it's gonna come back, and
Well,
you'll see a
now,
lot more
yeah.
people smoking them. So I kind of like that. I used to smoke a lot of those at the first spot I used to work at.
So what about 601 La Bamba Warhead?
Great cigar.
Yeah, that's a good stick.
Great
I don't think it
cigar.
should be on the list though.
Great.
I never
nah.
had it.
It's an everyday stick.
Yeah, I don't think it should be on
Great
the list
cigar,
at all.
everyday stick, but yeah, it got it on there. So
And number 17, the Plasencia Colcheca 151 La Musica. That's a good joint. I like
that was a good
Plasencia.
honorable
151.
mention.
Yeah, that's nice.
That was a great honorable mention.
You don't think it should be on the list?
It should be on the list. It's a good. It's a good cigar. You know,
I'm not a
I mean,
Pedano guy, but I had.
I still think that the Almerta,
Alma Fuerte.
Alma Fuerte is better. It's probably their best cigar right now. Still,
Yeah. What about the number 16, the Padermo 30th anniversary
of course,
Sangro
Nick was going to
African?
get on there. He had to get his new 30th
Yeah,
anniversary on there.
Yeah, I
It
had
was
one.
alright. It was alright.
It was alright.
It was alright.
Hey,
not Padermo people.
I hate to say, once you smoke one Perdomo, you don't kind of smoke them all, especially the anniversary, whether it's a sun grown or a Maduro.
That's a
I
sun
think
grown
they
right
all
there.
have a similar taste in tobacco. It's just what's your preferences if you're a sun grown guy or Maduro. But I think a lot of it has the same particular taste to it. You know, and you know it's a Perdomo you're smoking to.
And the number 15 is Romeo y Julieta Y Churchill, Cuban.
The Cubano one.
Cuban?
I haven't smoked one of these in a
I
while.
haven't smoked
You
one
said
in a
that's a
while
Cuban?
neither.
Yeah, that's a Cuban.
So there's a couple Cubans on there, and
Always.
I think that's a regular, average, everyday
Cuban
Cubano.
cigar.
Yeah,
Right.
I think, and it's a good mention on there. I mean, there's a lot of other better Cubans on there that I think that should have been on there. Monty too should have been on there. You know,
Dude, that was on the list for years though, bro.
yeah, but that should have been on there.
They had to give somebody else a chance.
Uh,
Number 14 is the Casa Magna Colorado.
Casa Magna.
I ain't never had this one.
They
15th
stuck
anniversary.
in there. Casa Magna snuck in there with this blend.
I ain't had an anniversary one. I ain't never even seen
this
it.
This is a new blend, and they stuck in there with that one. I haven't tried it yet. I'm really looking forward to try it because I do like Casa Magnas. I used to smoke a lot when I was at dance, and it's actually really.
I haven't had one in years.
They're actually a good cigar company.
And number 13, the Viva La Vida Jester. That was a good stick.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to get the 5-packs from a cigar lounge that will remain nameless. But I used to get the Viva La Vida Jester.
You will forever remain nameless. Remember that, Cigar Lounge. This one, you will forever remain nameless.
So I used to get them from there. It's number 12. I ain't never even. It's 12.
That's a new cigar.
The Axum Claro Robusto.
Yeah, new cigar. I heard good things about it. I haven't
That
smoked
look
it
like
yet.
Prince Akeem on that joint.
Well, to me, it reminded me of like the Tabernacle.
Yo,
Nah, but see, it reminded me
he
of
got
like
his
the,
own money.
it reminded me of what's it? The Tabernacle Foundation.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
So I never had it, so I like the Tabernacle.
Because of the band, you know.
Yeah, I like the Tabernacle.
Yeah,
Number 11, the La Roma de Cuba Passion Box Presto Pito.
I haven't had that.
I had it. I
How
had
you
got
like
it
it?
from Tobacco Leaf. Bro, I like La Roma de Cuba. I like the La Roma de Cubas, all them Ashtons and shit. I'm just anything La Roma de Cuba I favor. So it's a decent cigar. Now this joint number 10, the Brick House Churchill. No,
Big up
see
to
that
Brick House cigars.
they've been
Jason
around
Newman.
forever. Yeah.
Been around forever. Jason Newman been around forever. And Brick House, I mean, it was hard to keep those on the shelf. Any lounge that sells Brick House, $7 back in the day, probably about $8-9 now. But them cigars fly off the shelf, and I think they should be on there just because of the popularity.
They
that
sell
people
them in the
like.
packs though, right?
You can get bundles.
You get a
too.
bundle for them, yeah. And a lot of guys are smoking the 60 gauges, but I particularly like the Toro. You know, like the Churchill's is good, but I don't like them long ass smokes. I like the Toros and Robustos. But the Brick House, they're humbly glad to be on this list because it's a good cigar. They've been around for a while. Jason Newman is very consistent with that cigar.
Jason Newman got a bunch of bands. They was gonna get on the list somehow. Number 9, the Fuente Don Carlos Eye of the Bull. That's the little short power, little short stick. The real little one with the red band.
Yeah, it's small.
I think you got some when we was down.
If I did, I ain't
That's a real little one.
Yeah,
bro, that joint is quick. It's a short smoke.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, but that joint is
That's
golden.
20-minute cigar. If
you're a power smoker, 10, 15.
I kill it in 10 minutes. You know?
Me too. So that's a good. I mean, you can't miss with Fuente. Then at number 8 is the Cohiba Maduro 5 Magic Coast. Now I like Siglos.
Siglos are great. Biggies are great. This one, actually had this one.
And Talismans.
Yeah. It smokes just like any other Cohiba. You know, I'm not a big Cohiba fan. All you name brand cigar smokers, man, that think Cohibas.
For Cuban, when you're talking about Habanos.
They're Habanos. They're in the Habanos. I think that you can identify their blends, but a lot of the blends, when it comes to the Maduro, they should just stick to what they know with the naturals. Because when they get into the Maduros,
It take away from the flavor. It take the flavor away too.
Yeah, because to me that's novelty cigar. You know, that's the tourist cigar.
Yeah, that's what I say. It's real
everybody want
touristy.
to go out of town. Oh, I got some Cohibas. Yeah, yippee.
You better hope you even got a real one.
Yeah, if you got a real one at that, you know. And but it is what it is. You know,
made the list.
Go ahead, Cohiba.
Number 7, the Rocky Patel Conviction Toro. I ain't had that.
I ain't
had no Rockies.
But surprisingly, Rocky Patel made it on there, man. Hey, all the money you spend in this business, you should have more cigars on there.
True.
But
now this is one of my joints right here.
Number 6, the Oliva Serie V Milano Maduro
classic.
Torpedo.
Yeah, I like that joint.
I kind of shied away from Oliva V's, but I mean,
classic.
Like if you go into a lounge that really don't have a good selection, they're gonna have some Olivas. Yeah. I'd be like, screw it, I'd get one of those. So that's, it is what it is with that. Number 5, the Partagas Linnea Maestro. I never had that.
Was that the Cuban?
Yeah, that's a Cuban. I never had this Cuban Partagas.
I didn't have I'm a serious, Series D type of guy. But
number 2, number 4. Yeah, I never had that one. So number 4, the Padron Series 1926 number 6. One of my favorite cigars in the world. I'm a 1926 guy. Most people I know smoke the 1964 guys, but I'm a 26 guy, so I favor that. What about you?
With the Padron?
Yeah.
I like the Padrones, like I said, I don't smoke a lot of Padrones, but when I do, I enjoy smoking a Padron. And it's one of them. Well, back to name brand cigars,
Yeah.
It's recognized.
It's just recognized, it's a big name brand cigar, I try to shun away from all the name because I know what they're going to have for. It's going to be a good cigar. It's going to be quality cigar because the money they put into the company, the money they put into their blends and their process, so it's always going to be a good cigar with the any Aniversario Padrones.
So then we got number 3 is the EP Carrillo Encore Celestial. I bought one of those today. I didn't try it yet, but I like EP Carrillo Encores. What's the Pledge? What's the green one? I forgot the green one. I like all the EP Carrillo's new stuff. Man.
Encore, the Pledge, the Privilege.
The Privilege.
They're all good cigars. Yeah, I think EP they do actually do one our Ultra Black.
Right.
So shout out to our Ultra Black EPC Carrillo. Great blend cigar. We're gonna make it on there soon enough.
Y'all ain't pay for no ad.
Nah, we have to throw that dough in there.
Yeah, y'all gotta pay for one of them full-page joints. Number 2 is the Marni 1935 Anniversary Nicaragua Especio.
Yeah, good cigar. AJ, I think AJ was involved in that one again.
I ain't like this one.
AJ and Rafael Nodal was involved with that one, I believe. Great cigar. I'm a Monte Cristo guy. I love Monte Cristo. From the white series, yellow series, even to the Cubanos, the Monte 2s. And this blend, It's actually a great cigar. I could actually smoke one of these every day, but it gets pricey. Yeah.
And number one, My Father the Judge Grand Robusto.
Shout out to
You said it's a different blend. I could see it because this one way more spicier than the ones I've had of yesteryear.
with the Judge, I think it's similar to the Le Bijou blend. Because the Le Bijou blend, it got some spice to it. So I think they tweaked it with that a little bit. It might be the Le Bijou with the brand on it. You never know. I don't know. But,
So
listen, cigar business is complicated, but, if something's working, just let it work for you.
Right.
And if that cigar, name it something else, see what happens. Motherfuckers never know.
That's true.
No.
So, yeah, that was our top 25 cigar. Shout out to Cigar Aficionado, being a great publication, a good reference, I would say, for people who don't, just like to read up on what they smoking. Some people just go in the store.
Yeah,
and buy shit.
I notice a lot of people do follow this list because I go to a lot of lounges, a lot of private lounges, and you go to a lot of private lounges. You got guys that don't smoke cigars on a regular. They don't know cigars like how we know cigars. We can smoke a $5 or $6 cigar and we know which one to pick.
Right.
And a lot of these guys will go to these big name brand cigars when I go to these private lounges, and they go off of what's on this list.
Yeah.
Because a lot of guys come and be like, yo, get me the Monty 135th. You got any Judges? The last 2 weeks, that's all I've been hearing. And I'm like, okay, you've been looking at the list.
Right.
Yeah.
So, that's fair.
Well, it's fair, and it's a good way to market your product. It's a good way to get sales too. So big ups for Cigar Aficionado,
Indeed.
and putting the lifestyle out there and good notifications on sticks and keeping everybody in tune and what we like to smoke.
Yeah, and they got their big smoke coming up. The one in Florida's coming up, but I was looking at it. I was looking at the ticket prices, but my wife is requiring me to take her to like 3 places in 2 weeks, so I ain't gonna be able to make it.
Come on, you got it, big money.
I ain't got it.
Big Pimp and Ron. Hashtag Big Pimp and Ron.
I ain't got it.
Hashtag.
hashtag
I got a new hashtag. Hashtag Jet Set Ron.
You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna be Mr. Worldwide, but somebody already took that.
Hashtag Island Ron.
Yeah.
Hey, I told Margaret that before.
Hashtag Island Ron. There you go.
So what's up next, Drano?
So that's basically our cigar topic of the week. Cigar lounge topic of the week. We're gonna move into our.
Did I pour some liquor in my cup?
Yeah, everyone out there, go out there, support some of these brands, support some of these cigars out there, support these lounges that carry these brands. If these lounges don't have them, encourage them to get them in there because you know what? It's going to keep people in there and it's going to make you some sales. So big ups to all the cigar lounge owners and shop owners.
So before we get into the next topic, since we talk about like the cigar stuff, maybe you can touch on this because it's about you. I seen a post that you posted that about the rebirth of Cigar Banna.
Right.
So you want to speak on that, or it's too early?
I'll speak on that a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
So Cigar Banna started as a cigar blend. You were one of the first ones to have actually, back in 2016. And I'm working on getting the blend back out there. Got to visit some farms and stuff like that. Just get the whole red tape of the business back in there. Working on the blend, coming up with a new blend with it, and maybe and rebanding it. So. That's coming out hopefully this soon by summertime this year.
Okay.
Yeah, so just stay tuned. I'll let you know. You'll see me on here with it.
Oh yeah, definitely, most definitely. Like G Money said, most definitely.
Getting fucked up. So we gonna move into our sports area of the show, and a big thing for us at Stay Smokey TV in 2024 was our pick'em pool. I'm gonna go to that portion first.
You got the stats? Who got the wins?
Absolutely.
Drano got that.
Absolutely. So
Man,
of
fuck
course,
Drano, bro.
Hey,
Cheating motherfucker. I'm gonna start screenshotting that shit. I think he was cheating, bro. If he had access to the thing. Recount! I demand a recount!
That's what they all say, bro. That's what they all say. So, like I said, it was a big thing for us all season long. We had some good competitive banter about it. We all, repped our teams or whatever. I got paid. I got paid today from you.
I was doing good at first, bro. I don't know what happened,
bro,
but go ahead.
This is a marathon, not a sprint. So, of course, your boy won, like I said I would at the beginning of the season.
Drano A. Smith.
A total of 194 wins.
Okay.
Throughout the season.
It's pretty good.
Right? Came in first place. Second place was Miss Margaret. She came in with 186. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself.
No football.
Yeah.
Better than them.
Hey, Mark, come here and make some of my picks for me.
Yeah, man. So, I already told her I'm going to send my hitman on if I don't get my stick from her. Howard came in at 178.
Okay, good enough.
Black Ice 172. And guess who brung up the rear?
Bro, I was... what I had?
Hashtag don't know football. You know what I'm saying?
Hashtag Bronco lover.
169.
Oh, shit.
So he a man of his word. He paid up today. So me and him square. He just gotta get his lady straight. So I'ma have to come around here with them goons. You heard?
So my question, right, overall with sports, NFL especially, what do y'all think about the season so far? I mean, now that the regular season over, what y'all think of the regular season? I mean, I think, in my opinion, this was probably one of the most exciting football seasons, I think, with the whole Lamar, Josh Allen thing.
But the media makes it.
The media blowing up. One of my favorite moments this year in NFL, Saquon, big up. I hate you, but I love you. Fuck the Giants, but that's my team. I love them. Yeah. Y'all let him go to our arch enemy, and he bust our ass twice a year.
Y'all lucky he ain't played last week.
You know, and yeah, he ain't played last week. But he would have broke that Eric Dickerson record. He was 101 away from it. They should let him play.
That, bro.
You know,
but then they couldn't have arrested everybody else.
Nah,
they had to put everybody in.
I thought
I would have said, "Yo, give me." I would have said, "Yo,
I'd
give me a
play
half."
in the first half.
I would have said, "Give me a half."
Give him a shot to break the record.
Give me a half.
Yo, records are meant to be broken.
Yeah, give me a half.
You know,
yo, Saquon could have got 100 and a half.
Cause look, let's say OJ broke the record, had the record that Dickerson broke it with one added game. Now Saquon will have broke it with another added game. You know,
right. I really think that also probably cost him the MVP. If he would have broke that record, they probably would have gave him the MVP.
Not been the first running back to get the MVP since AD.
Yeah, so I think he would have probably got it.
AD got what, 2014?
I believe. Well, breaking that record, he probably.
Bro, I don't think so because the media, all those people that got them votes, they already. I don't know when they've been saying Josh Allen already.
Nah, I want to see my man.
Now, if we beat the Bills Sunday, when we beat the Bills Sunday, you think they still gonna give it to Josh Allen?
Because it's a regular season.
So when the vote already in?
They supposed to be doing it now.
I really want Lamar to get it, man.
So he can have 3?
Hey, Lamar put the numbers up, man. This man had 900 plus yards rushing, 4,000 plus yards passing. Bro,
fuck a MVP.
How many picks he had this year?
4.
4 picks.
And listen,
4 picks.
Out of them 4, none of them was his fault.
None of them.
None of them was his fault. I will say, none of them was his fault.
Yo, Lamar Jackson big up the Ravens, man.
But I could care less if he get it or not. He needs to perform next week and beyond. Well, this week and beyond.
No, he needs to perform like he
needs
last
to perform.
Sunday.
Now, be my MVP now.
Well, they got to play Pittsburgh again, right?
Be my MVP now.
That's
y'all can beat Pittsburgh twice in a row.
Twice in a row. That's a challenge. It's tough, but you know.
I hope so. But
Tomlin.
But history says probably not.
To be honest. Mike Tomlin might suit up and get on that field.
Last game, y'all played. I think George Pickens was throwing a temper tantrum.
Oh, he was. He always throw a temper tantrum.
That's why he wasn't catching no passes. He was like, "Fuck it, we gonna win anyway."
Facts.
Yeah. But while we kind of like in that, man, what's your top moment in sports this year? Did you have a top moment where you was like, "Dang, yo, I'm gonna remember this"?
I am.
Go ahead.
When I went to Tampa Bay for the Broncos game, that was the first travel game I ever went to and we won. That was my top sports moment of 2024.
How about that?
Hold on, for real.
Yo, can he talk about something else?
I have never went to a away Broncos game and we won. Bro, that's the first time I went and we won. I had the best weekend ever.
What's the game like 3 weeks ago when I texted you? I was like, lucky.
And then we lost.
When he lost. And
Yeah, the Chargers.
Dude missed the field goal.
Yeah.
So your whole sports life revolves
around the Broncos.
And the Lakers. And I don't pick that part of my life up until after we eliminated.
So no baseball. You don't care about
Oh,
I don't watch baseball. I like
I-
opening day so we can go get drunk.
I'll tap in on who's always playing baseball this open day.
I don't know.
yet. I don't know yet.
My
never go
moment,
to the game. I
this
be
year was watching the fucking Yankees fail this year, man. This was our year.
Yeah.
You know, you had the two highest payroll going at each other,
And then y'all lost Soto.
and then we lost Soto with Soto 785 mil, 15 years.
Yeah, y'all
That's
only
50,
offered them.
51 mil a year, and we lost one of. We should have kept them, man. That's gonna
They
harm
said
us.
y'all missed it by like $5 million.
That's gonna harm us.
Yeah.
Come on, Yankees, we gotta do better, bro.
Yo. Can I discuss my top moment of the year?
Go ahead.
It better not be about the
Go ahead, bro.
Ravens.
It's not about the Ravens. I'm a sports fan. Actually,
Oh,
for
we
my
all
top,
sports fans. You are
Not
Denver
him.
Bronco
No,
fan.
he's not a
He's a
sports
Bronco fan.
yeah, he's not a sports fan. Yo, me and you actually was together for my top moment. We were down.
That's what made it the top moment.
No, yo, we were down in Houston, right?
Mm-hmm.
We was smoking at, I forgot the lounge we was at. We were watching the Olympic game, USA against France.
What's
And
worse?
Steph Curry went ape shit that game. You remember, bro?
Good game.
Nope.
You don't remember when Steph was start? Come on, yo. You
Yeah.
remember Steph went nuts,
Steph
yo.
was-
I remember that, but I don't
to
remember
me,
us
like,
watching that shit.
Olympic-
Yes, we watched it in the lounge, yo.
Olympic play basketball. I don't
He's
think
an
really
idiot.
counts.
I think
as
I might have been
sports.
drunk.
'Cause I think that's more entertainment than a challenging game because
Yo.
US
No,
is going to
the
win
France was in their ass, bro.
that. France got a great
They
team.
almost
Pause.
won. Yeah, pause.
Pause, yo, pause.
But yo, Steph single-handedly won that game, bro.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I
he went
give
off.
Steph man props, man. I
He
saw
went
him.
off. You don't remember them threes he hit, yo?
I saw him the other night.
Well, we was going crazy in the lounge when
He
that
was
happened,
8
bro.
for
We
8
was
on
with Bill
threes.
and them down in
That was in
Houston,
Dallas.
Nah, Houston. We was in
Oh,
Dallas.
okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. We was at Monte Cristo.
Monte Cristo.
I remember.
Yeah,
you said Houston. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It was in Dallas. I remember at Kaiser Monte
Yeah,
Cristo.
we
I
was-
remember.
Well, I mean, like great.
That's
players,
when he was drinking a cock and bull.
Great players like
Pause.
great players like Steph. That's a good moment, Drano.
Yeah.
Great players like Steph always shine on the big stage, man.
Bro,
and that's
he
one
went
the
off,
thing.
bro.
I give him props because he went overseas. He repped NBA, USA basketball like a champ, and I think that he was probably the All-Star MVP of
amongst
that
all
whole team.
stars.
Yeah,
But
he
also,
was the MVP. Of
I
that.
like LeBron in them time is almost up.
LeBron's time been up.
No, I'm just saying. I don't know.
He
if
said he
gonna
could play
next
another 5, bro.
season. I don't know, but
Yeah,
As far as-
flip flopping and
as
playing
far
every
as
other
LeBron,
game and shit.
as we know him, having LeBron, KD, Steph, all them boys on the same floor, man, that was kind of dope to see. Like on the same team.
Right.
And see what they capable of when they get together, bro.
Right.
Them boys did their thing. man.
So me back to Saquon. My favorite single-handed football player of the year was Saquon leaping backwards.
Oh yeah, backwards. Yeah. That was.
I'm
sick.
like,
That was sick.
He's not going to get an SB for that or something.
I'm
absolutely.
like, man, that was the number one.
That's easily the play.
That
of the,
play
the
right
year.
there will
In
solidify
the
why
sport.
the Giants should never have let his ass go.
Yeah.
And that was like a rub you in the face, like, y'all should never let me go.
What about your man just got signed to the Chargers practice squad?
Who?
Ezekiel Elliott.
Next time.
Oh,
Next time.
next year, next year,
Practice squad?
Next year.
What?
Hey, but you how about Jimmy Butler? Giving Miami a hard time right now.
He
don't
won
wanna
out.
That's what Jimmy do, though,
He
man.
want to go to Golden State. You know, he
They
want to
say
go
they
to
want
Golden
to go to
State.
Phoenix,
He want to go Phoenix.
but they can't.
With
work it
KD?
out because
They don't want Bradley Beal.
They need to get rid of Bradley.
They said they got to do a 3-team.
And Bradley
They got,
Beal-
yeah, that's gonna
Bradley
be that's
Beal
gonna be
has a no
complicated
trade
trade.
clause.
Yeah, he got no trade
And it's
clause.
kind of being it's kind of being said that they trying to bring him off the bench and shit to upset.
He came
him.
off the bench and gave him 25 the
Right,
other
they
night.
trying to upset him,
Yeah.
but I don't know how he feeling about what's going on. So
What
Yeah.
about
Jimmy, suck it up and just keep playing, bro.
whatchamacallit say he went out too? Tariq Hill?
yeah.
But I think he toxic to a locker room though.
Yeah, he should have never left Kansas City.
Shit, they don't want him back, bro. They
I know, I'm
got
just saying.
Pacheco, Rice.
I don't
and
think
shit.
Andy Reid want to deal with him.
Right, exactly.
And
No,
He's
I'm not
toxic.
saying he should have never left.
Yeah.
Right, you should.
That's
But
why I had
I
to
don't
get
think
rid
it
of
was his choice, though. I think it had a lot where Andy Reid wanted to keep a good solid nucleus in that KC team together.
What about the bullshit that Jerry Jones did though?
Which
He-
time?
This time, the last game of the season, Cooper Rush, if he would have played like 10 or 15 snaps,
Right.
he would have got a $50,000 bonus because it was in his contract. If he played 56% of the
Right.
snaps,
Right.
he would get a $50,000
Extra 50
bonus.
grand, right. But
Jerry set his ass down.
They
for
sat
the
him
whole
down.
game.
How did Jerry not the coach?
yeah.
Jerry's the owner, manager, and president, bro.
Jerry might as well be the coach, man,
No,
because
he told McCarthy ass, don't play him.
the last good coach I think Dallas had was Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson was the best. And because Jimmy
No,
Johnson.
they had Parcells. Parcells was a good coach, too.
Well, Jimmy Johnson ain't take no shit from Jerry Jones. This
Neither
is
did
my team,
Parcells.
and Parcells is the
That's-
same
that's
thing.
why I
And
had
I'm a
him.
manager and
Yeah.
run it how I want to do. Stay your ass in the fucking
Parcells,
up there in the suite.
they were too strong-minded for him.
Right, but see all these young coaches, they fear Jerry Jones. That's why they can't control the momentum
He want
of
he
this
want people
team.
to do exactly what he say, bro.
And
it's
like
his team. So.
I had a bet with my man. Second game when the Ravens played Dallas and they whooped Dallas' ass. My man's a diehard Dallas fan. I said, "Yo, I bet you $100 Dallas don't make it. This is the second week in football. I bet you Dallas don't make the playoffs." He said, "Nah, I bet you 500." I said, "All right, bet."
That was
Dallas
over
ain't
early.
make the playoffs.
That
he
was
pay
over
you?
early.
Huh? Not yet. I'm waiting. I'm
Pay him.
I'm
Pay
coming
him.
for you, bro.
Show me the money.
I'm coming. Yeah, but like I said, not every team that you expected to be there was there this year, and that's why I think this was one of the most exciting football seasons I've seen this year because you have a lot of teams that got into the playoff unexpectedly, with these
Like the Broncos, because they only expected us to win less than 5 games.
But y'all might have took a spot of a real contender though,
Who, the Bengals?
like the Bengals.
Bro, we real contenders.
Well, we have yet to see.
Without rookie,
We have
bro.
yet to see.
Bro,
Speaking-
Bo Nick's not good, bro.
Going back to that Denver game that just happened recently, that was a fixed game, and the fellas,
Bro, they didn't have to give us a
Okay.
blowout, though.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a fixed game, bro. I really think Kansas City only rested 7 starters, bro. Juju and them was still out there.
Hell no.
They said they rested 7 starters.
Hell no.
Yo,
That's
Mahomes-
like
Mahomes
20
ain't
some
played.
people.
Carson Wentz played, who's a proven quarterback. Juju Smith-Schuster was still out there. He couldn't catch shit.
no.
But
But overall, it has been an exciting season, and you know
See
what?
if y'all got that same energy for Buffalo.
We are.
And my Giants were shitty this year. I couldn't even watch them, but I did watch a lot of the Ravens game, and the Ravens were probably one of the most entertaining teams this year.
They are every year during the regular season.
Throwing up numbers. That one of my favorite
Touche,
plays.
pussycat.
Hold on, one of my favorite plays this last week was Pierce catching that.
Oh,
that
yeah.
INT.
His big ass is like, oh, I ain't going no further.
He damn near broke his spleen.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
he's
like, bro,
like, oh,
you
I ain't
gonna
gonna
crush
go
your
first.
knee going down on it,
Yeah,
man.
man.
But
That
you know
shit
what?
crazy.
It was so good. Like you saw the guys from the other team was like, they were happy for him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I just love that camaraderie because you don't see that a lot. A big 300 plus lineman.
he got hands, too. He caught that
He
motherfucker.
got hands. He was quick on that.
That's what he
I was
said.
like,
He said, I got hands a little bit
Yeah.
in the little interview.
Yeah.
What about your man, Zay?
I hope Zay played, man.
Zay Flowers, congratulations, Zay Flowers on making it to the Pro Bowl.
First wide receiver.
First wide receiver,
First
Pro Bowl.
drafted wide
Yeah.
receiver.
There you go.
I hope he make it back for this
Big
game.
up, Zay.
I don't think he can make it back this game.